So he is also telling about the extension of Chidhambaram. You could see Patanjali and Vyakrapada Maharishi are worshipping our Lord, and Umay is standing next to him. அத்திருப்பதிகள் நமையானுடை மெய்த்தவக்கொடிகான விருப்புடன் அத்தன் நீடி அம்பலத்தாடும் இத்திரை பெறலாம் திசை எத்திசை. So when people are asking the question, why are you sending him to south? He is telling the south is so blessed because Swami is doing his eternal cosmic dance at Chidhambaram, where he is dancing on the request of goddess. You see, the Ananda Tandavam is blessed to Parvati because it is a request from her. தவக்குடிக்கான விருப்புடன் அத்தன் நீடிய அம்பலத்தாடும் மற்ற இத்திரம் பெறலாம் எத்திசை. Where you can find such a place, that is what he is telling. So next temple. See, one thing we need to know on this point is, for Shaivas, Chidhambaram is the temple. கோவில் என்று சொன்னால் அது சிதம்பரம். சைவர்களுக்கு கோவில் என்றால் சிதம்பரம். For Shaivas, if you tell temple, that is one thing. It mentions only Chidhambaram. If you are mentioning about your temple, you need to tell the Lord's name and the temple, or the place name and the temple. But if you bluntly say temple, the temple is Chidhambaram, nothing else. That is what for all Saivas. So because it is the very place where the Lord, he himself came, and he is doing eternal dance. He is residing there every day. So if you say Kovil, or if we are Shaiva, if we are telling Kovil, then that Kovil is nothing but Chidhambaram alone. அத்திருப்பதிகள் நமையாளுடை மெய்த்தவக்கொடிகான விருப்புடன் அத்தன் நீடி அம்பலத்தாடும் மற்ற இத்திசை மற்றும் நித்திரம் பெறலாம் திசை எத்திசை என்று முடிக்கிறார். Next, see, first temple is Chidhambaram. Next one for Shaivas, another big temple is Tiruvarur. Tiruvarur is a place. See, காதல் மங்கை இமை இதய கமலமாம். The third line, if you could see. பூதம் யாவையின் உள்ளலர் போதன வேத மூலம் வெளிப்படு மேதினி காதல் மங்கை இதய கமலமாம் மாதோர் பாகன் ஆரூர் மலர்ந்ததால். So this is telling about the pricing features of Tiruvarur. This is telling about the pricing features of Tiruvarur. பூதம் யாவையின் உள்ளலர் போதன. You see, even the Bhudaganas, they are having its own heart. That heart, you know, it is offering the heartfelt flowers to Swami. And it is the very source of Veda, which was blessed to this world. And the temple is nothing but the lotus heart of our goddess itself. Kadal Mangai Idaya Kamalamam. You see, you could see a temple tank over there. In this picture, you could see a temple tank over there. This temple tank name is actually Kamalalayam. See, in every temple tank, you could find the center mandapa in south. But this temple tank will have a temple inside the temple, the tank. Okay. It is the Hridaya Kamalam of goddess. It is believed the goddess herself is this place. It is the Hridaya Kamalam of her. And the Lord is residing inside the Hridaya Kamalam. Kadal Mangai Idaya Kamalamam Mador Bahanar Arur Malarandadal. That Hridaya Kamalam is blooming because the Lord came and yes, tank. See, the tank is, this is the entire tank. This entire tank is Kamalayam tank. This entire tank is Kamalayam tank. In the heart of the tank, they have a temple. A small temple is there, dedicated to Lord Shiva. So this tank's name is Kamalayam. Kamalayam. This tank's name is Kamalayam. Bodham Yavayam Ullalar Podana. Veda Moolam Velipadu Medini. So Veda started to emerge from this temple. Vedam Moolam Velipadu Medini. Medini means word. Kadal Mangai Idaya Kamalamam. So who is the lovely lady of Swami? Nothing but our Ambal. Okay, nothing but our Ambal. Because the lovely lady of him is only her. No man can tell some other, right? So he's when it is telling Kadal Mangai, when we are telling, see, as we said, When we talk about Kovil and the Sunnal, if we say Kovil, then that is for Shaivas, it is only Chidhambaram. Like that, if we tell Mangai commonly, then that defines only to the goddess herself. Kadal Mangai, Idegamalamam, Mador Bahanar, Arur, Malarndadal. So see, he is telling first he told about, in 2 hymns he told about Chidhambaram. Since Chidhambaram is blessed on the south of Kailash, Swami is sending him to south of Kailash. Next he is telling Tiruvarur is there. You need to go there, right? He is telling. See, these are all the justifications by the Ubamanyu Maharishi to a question raised by his disciples. Why Swami is sending him to south, not anywhere. Okay. Such justifications are being given by Ubamanyu Maharishi. By using Ubamanyu Maharishi, Shekalar is adding all these points. Okay. Third one. Embirati, Ivelurahindraval, Tambiranai, Tanitavatal Lady, Tambayachil, Vadibadum Kanchi, and Umbervotum, Padiyum Udayade. It also has a place, okay, where Embirati, our mother. Ivelurahindraval. See, he is telling our mother first. Embirati, Enode Ammai, my mother. He is telling that word first. And then he is adding justification. Ivelurahindraval. You could be from any world of this world. Okay, Atalam, Vithalam, Patalam, any world, if you could say, of all these words, she gave birth to all these words. So, Yelurahindraval, Embirati, Ivelurahindraval, Tambiranai, Tanitavatal Yedi, Kambayachil, Vadibadum Kanchi. You should know the story of Kanchi. You see, Kanchi is such a beautiful temple town. Once upon a time, on the bank of the river Kamba, our Parvati, she wanted to do a penance over Swami. So what she did, she gathered the sand on the banks of the river Kamba, she made it into a lingam and she was rising to it. So Swami, he wanted to test. So what Swami did, he sent a flood, a flash flood. Parvati, her puja was not over. She doesn't want to lose Swami. So what did she do? She doesn't want him to go away or washed away by the flood. She doesn't move away from that place. She hugged the Swami. You could see in that picture. So the Swami is named as Taluva Kulaindi Isar. The name of the Swami is Taluva Kulaindi Isar. Because Parvati had hugged. The Swami was made by sand. What will happen to the sand? It will melt away, right? It will melt away, right? That is what the Swami is named as Taluva Kulaindi Isar. He is known as Ekambaranadar today. Embirati Velulahindraval, Tambiranai Tanitavatal Yedi, Tambayachil Vadibadum Kanchi, and Umbervotum Padiyum Udayade. See, you could see one more thing, one more view of our Shekhilar here. We will complete in the next time. So this is, he is telling about the story of Kanchipuram. Such Kanchipuram is also there at the south. So why Swami is sending him? In the Sundara story, Kanchipuram has a very important role. In St.Sundara story, Kanchipuram has a very important role. It is not only in Sundara story. Every Bhakta has to understand the story of Kanchipuram because it is the same place where Goddess argues for every single being. She argues for every single being of this world. To Swami. Okay, we will see that when we are seeing St.Sundara story in our Periya Puranam. Nangal Nadanam Nandidavan Cheydu Pongu Needarul Eediya Porpadu Kangai Veni Malara Kanmalar Kanal Malar Shengayalar Aiyarum Tigalvade. He is telling another temple. Okay. See, Ubamanyu Maharishi, he literally uses this opportunity to tell about the birthplace of him, that is Chidhambaram first. He offered 2 hymns. The birthplace of Vedas, which is our Tiruvarur, he has given 1. Then he comes to the 3rd temple, that is Kanchipuram. Why? Because the goddess herself came. And 4th temple he is coming to the Tiruvarur. Why? It is the place where his guru, Nandi. Nandi Bonan Tiruvarur. Nangal Nadanam Nandi Davam Seidu. It is a place where Nandi did penance. And he got his position. Nandi is a position. Nandi is a position. In our life, we have only one thing is permanent, that is our Swami. Other than that, everything comes as a position. In Shaivam, our Swami is eternal. Our Swami is eternal. Apart from that, everything else is a position. Nangal Nadanam Nandi Davam Seidu Pongu Nidarul Eidi Yaburpadu Kangai Veni Malarak Kan Malar Kanal Malar Sengayalar Aiyarum Tigalvadu. You see, it is a very place where Nandi did penance. Apart from that, it is that Tiruvarur is surrounded by, it is the literally land of 5 rivers. Okay, it is literally like an island. So Pongu need Arul between the place where all the river has created like a small hillock. So Pongu need Arul Eidiya Purpadu. Tangai Veni Malarak Kanal Malar. Swami is having all. In his hair, he is having Ganga, he is having the Pirai Nila, and he has flowers, and he is also having his Netrikan. Everything he is telling. And Kanal Malar also refers to the our Kondrai Malar, because it looks like the fire, flame. So he is telling Kondrai Malar. Swami is having all these things in his head. Gangai, Veni, Malarak, Kanal Malar. Sengayalar Aiyarum Digalvadu. The Swami who has red hands, because he is giving to people often. So his hands are so red. Sengayalar Aiyarum Digalvadu. You see, when we are manifesting our Swami, many people are making a mistake. They are showing our Swami as blue. See, we should take the vision of our Nayanmas. We should take the views of them. They have told us Ponnarmaniane, not Neelamaniane. Never they have mentioned us Neelamaniane. They only told Neelakandane, Neelamidartrane, which means only his neck is blue. Never it is being mentioned as our Swami is blue in color. Our Swami is Ponnarmanier. Okay, Sengayalar Aiyarum Tigalvadu. Even when we talk about the 5 colors of Swami also, there is no mention about blue. So we never tell blue. Okay.